Hello everyone, Ron here from RJJ's Reactions. I hope you're having a wonderful day. My day's going pretty well so far. I'm putting up a new artist on the channel. Well, new to the channel, not a new artist, and the band is called Killing Joke. And the song is called Darkness Before Dawn. Sounds interesting. I have not heard of Killing Joke before. This was a request from a viewer. Thank you very much for that. And so I haven't heard this song and I haven't heard of this band before. So that should be very interesting. Before we jump into the music, push that little subscribe button if you don't mind. We're trying to bring the number of viewers subscribed up because it's really considerably low still. So it doesn't hurt. Just push that little button and like the video if you do. Of course, you have to watch it first. And click that notification bell. All of these things help. Plus, there's super thanks. You can use that to just in general to support the channel, and I would appreciate that very much. Or you can use it along with a request. You'll have to send them separately, I believe, but as long as I know they're both from you, I can bump up your request a little bit. The list is getting long, which is great. So otherwise, keep sending me your information, your suggestions, your requests. Tell me how you're doing, how your cat's doing, etc. I read all of the messages. I respond to as many as I can. And in the meantime, let's have some fun and listen to Killing Joke. All right, 2007 digital remaster, Darkness Before Dawn. Sounds a bit daunting, even though the name is Killing Joke. We have a joke, but we have killing in the name too. So I kind of love the name.
The law of elders passes judgment on this waste, and finding me or them does lack accepting faith. And as the moments pass, another phase arrives. We watch them come and go with speed of passing clouds.
I like the beat. I like the voice. The voice is good. I'm not sure who the singer is, and the synthesizer. I guess it's a synthesizer. I always have trouble saying that. I always sound like I'm lisping. Yeah, it's interesting as well coming in there.
Forbidden fruit of dreams that rule our thoughts, my love. Of lands untouched and ways to come and ways may be. But choking on the promises made for the deal. Thinking again the darkest hour before the dawn.
I like that heavier section there. Nice. Nice beat and bass.
Confirming fears that from the dawn of time have been. Retracing footsteps in dark chambers of grey lands. And through the madness, through the terror we must pass. As if awaiting sunlight that may never come.
very constant backbeat.
In time we face ourselves with all our faults and fears. Now that I know the final conflict is within, I recognize the faces of my friends and hear the call. Come journey with me through the darkest hour.
All right. Great instrumental segments there as well, and I like the feeling of angst in the voice too. There's something there that just gives you that sense or gives you that feeling. Can be a bit cathartic maybe as well. We're going to have a look at the lyrics in just a moment, but yeah, very interesting. First time that I've heard "Killing Joke" and "Darkness Before Dawn," the song. It reminds me of something, and it might have been a band that came after them, maybe a band that came before. I'm not sure, and I can't quite pinpoint. There's something about it that does sound not familiar. I know I haven't heard them before, but from other artists, so they borrow, I'm sure, from each other. So, but there is something there that is reminiscent of someone else, but I can't quite pinpoint it in my brain at the moment. But this was excellent, very well done. Let's have a look at the lyrics now. Okay, here we go. Darkness Before Dawn by Killing Joke. Songwriters Jeremy Coleman. I believe that I just looked up the names for the songwriters here. I'd pulled up the lyrics, but I hadn't put the songwriters in. And I believe that's the singer and sometimes called Jazz, maybe. Paul Vincent Raven, Paul Ferguson, and Geordie Walker. The lore of elders passes judgment on this waste, and finding me or them does lack accepting fate. And as the moments pass, another face arrives. We watch them come and go with speed of passing clouds. Forbidden fruits of dreams that rule our thoughts, my love, of lands untouched and ways to come, always maybe, but choking on the promises meant for the deal, thinking again the darkest hour before the dawn. I'm not quite sure what to draw out of lyrics here, but um, some people believe that it is the darkest hour before the dawn, that dawn or daylight or light in general brings relief from the terrors or whatever. I don't feel that way. I actually feel that the light often shines on the darkness, shines on the horrors, and nighttime can sometimes be a relief. It can go either way for me, just talking personally, but everyone's different. Confirming fears that from the dawn of time have been retracing footsteps in dark chambers of grey lands, and through the madness, through the terror we must pass, as if awaiting sunlight that may never come. So, okay, maybe we're retracing your ancestor steps. In other words, we're just replaying over and over in different versions. Maybe, I don't know. In time, we face ourselves with all our faults and fears. Now that I know the final conflict is within, I recognize the faces of my friends and hear the call, come journey, journey with me through the darkest hour. Okay, interesting lyrics. I'm sure you can extract a lot more than I'm going to on first viewing here. But now that I know the final conflict is within, yes, I think so. I think everything is within. It's up here in our brains, and I recognize the faces of my friends and hear the call, "Come journey, journey with me through the darkest hour." So uh, you may be referring to something more specific than just life in general, but life is often dark, a lot of trauma, a lot of things to work through. And yeah, maybe if we just journey together, it might make it a little easier. It's never going to make it easy because nature is nature. Nature is what it is. And from our human perspective, it's quite cruel, actually. And but there's nothing other than nature. I think that's why we tend to create things to try to believe in something supernatural, something outside of it, because it's very comforting to feel that there's something much more than that, but I don't think so. And I think that yeah, learning to work with one another, with your friends, and find your way through that darkness whenever you're faced with that darkness is really important. And the lore of elders can help sometimes, but you know what? Sometimes the elders were wrong too, and sometimes we have to give up on some of those mythological beliefs and things that just keep perpetuating more pain and torture that we don't even need to have. So I'm not sure they're going into all of that, but they might. Forbidden fruits of dreams, there's a little bit there, but I'll leave it at that for now. You can let me know what you think of Darkness Before Dawn or Killing Joke, and if there's anything else I should react to from them. You can also let me know what you'd like me to react to from other artists, singers, groups, whatever. Uh, and what else should I say? Oh, yes, hit that subscribe button for sure. Like the video if you did. I hope you did. Notification bell. Don't forget about super thanks. Otherwise, keep listening, keep having fun. Try to cope with any darkness that's in your life. And yeah, it's Ron from RJJ's Reactions. Bye bye for now.